Well, good morning. Good morning. I was reflecting this morning and it dawned on me that 3 years ago, not specifically on today's date, but just around this time, 3 years ago, I had discovered something. And when I discover something, it flew off in my spirit like this was going to be a game changer. When I find something like that, I open my mouth about it and I invite people to join me, right? The times felt tumultuous. Maybe you feel the same about the times now. Something felt urgent. And I found something that was going to clarify things for me, that was going to offer insight that was needed, that was really going to drive me deeper. Do you feel like people are seeking and searching right now? I sure feel like they do. They're just looking for what is true, what is not. How can I stay grounded? How can I even know my right from my left, right? How can I be solid? And so last night, as we launched into our Cano orientation, I gave a challenge to those who could hear me, right? Who could hear the sound of my voice. And it brought me back to the time in the season where I invited people on the same journey. And so this morning, I actually want to do that. I want to share with you something that I found just 3 years ago that has been life-changing. See, if you are a Jesus-loving, Bible-believing person, whether you are brand new, I'm telling you, whether you are brand new to this Christian thing or you have been in it for decades, I promise you, Cano is something that will allow for light bulbs to go off in your mind. It will allow for the fire inside of you to be kindled and spark. It will cause fresh revelation to come into your life. Maybe today you are somebody who is seeking peace. Jesus is peace. Maybe you're somebody who's seeking provision. Jesus is provision. And so what I know is that 3 years ago, I invited about 40 people to join me on the Cano journey. And in fact, I am going to tag some of them. I want to hear from you. Maybe you have been through Cano. Maybe you're launching into Cano. Maybe whatever it is, you've finished it, you've started it, you're on the brink of it. But the point is that the time is now. Far too many times you and I think, oh, next go. I'll get it next go. Listen, if you want to sneak on in, I want you to say, Amber, I just saw this. Can you sneak me in? Because the worst case scenario is that you just missed the deadline. But what if you haven't? What if you can reach out, and what if I can help you access something that will change your life? It will change your family's life. It will absolutely change the course and the direction of where you're going. And don't hear that and let that scare you, okay? You want to move into the things that are for you. Because when you learn about who he is, Jesus, when you learn about the God who loves you so much and has a purpose for you, you will have more life. You will have an extra pep in your step. You won't worry so much and anxiety will not plague you. Friends, I promise you, when you gain clarity of the word and the Bible and how it can speak to you directly, it will change so much. So I'm going to tag some people. I want to hear from them because you don't just want to hear from me. I am hoping that the comments will pop off in testimonies, that people will share what they got out of Cano, because I am telling you, if I can bring people along on a journey that benefits them, I want nothing more than that. So while I may not be launching a campus right here, right now, like I was 3 years ago, I can't help but say, come along with us. Do and join the Cano journey. I promise you, while it will absolutely be some work, I'm not going to tell you it's not going to be, it's going to be worth it. Friends, anything that is worth it actually takes some time. It takes some dedication, and it takes you putting in some effort. And so will you just go ahead and comment? I want you to comment. I want you to reach out to me, and I want you to say, Amber, I just saw your live. Can you still sneak me in? And hopefully you can browse the comments here in just a couple hours as they fill out throughout today. And you can see what everybody else is saying about their journey. Because I'll tell you this, while I absolutely have an undergrad degree, in fact, I have a double master's in biblical theology and women's ministries. Friends, you don't have to have any of that under your belt. I'd rip up all of that for what I've learned in Cano. Instead, seek after the one who created you and watch how he shows up. Watch how your life changes. Watch how that Bible, that literally seems intimidating. I know it does. But watch how the words come to life, jump off the page, and start to apply to you on the daily. Friends, do not miss this. Do not miss this. Come along. Come join.